30,000 Hamas militants, terrorists, whatever you want to call them, 20,000 advanced state-of-the-art missiles, and hundreds of kilometers of subterranean sophisticated tunnels under which they hid. Hamas had done a lot of damage on the Israeli population even before October 7th had occurred. Now, after October 7th, we all know what happened and how Israel is retaliating. So that's one side. I'm going to show you an update of where things stand today. I hope you have already watched the video that I had with General 𝗤𝗍𝗃, Israel 𝗤𝗃, and he told us that 75% of Gaza is under control of the IDF, Israeli Defense Forces. So given that, now the control is almost there, they're almost in control of the situation. I'm going to show you a quick video that you can watch to see where things stand today.
This is Gaza. It covers 365 square kilometers and its population is over 2 million people. This is northern Gaza, where we began our ground operation and have been fighting for the past 3 months. In northern Gaza, Hamas had 2 military brigades with 12 battalions consisting of about 14,000 terrorists. From 𝗣𝗽𝗏, for example, hundreds of terrorists committed the murderous massacre in the communities of 𝗤𝙑, 𝗓𝗏𝗄, 𝗂רז, 𝗑פר עזה, and 𝗑𝗏�10 on October 7th. 𝗣𝗽𝗏 is a densely populated area, as you can see in the film, with about 25,000 buildings. 1 in every 10 such buildings is multi-story. Before entering such a dense area for combat, we evacuate the population, aiming to prevent harm and protect the civilians while allowing military action, as it prevents Hamas of protection under the guise of the population and allows us to distinguish between the population and Hamas terrorists and target them. In these strikes in the 𝗣𝗽𝗏 area, we eliminated the battalion commander, the deputy brigade commanders, and 11 company commanders leading the terrorists in the field. The senior terrorist we eliminated in the area is Ahmad Randoor. You can see him here in the picture, sitting with his command echelon in his underground bunker, 40 meters underground. We precisely struck and eliminated all the people with him. Eliminating the commanders made it difficult for the terrorists to fight in an organized manner and led to many of them surrendering.
So that is one part of the operation. We also know that Houthis have been launching missiles in the Persian Gulf, and they have been taking out a few, they've been landing some missiles on oil tankers, general merchant ships, and it has been fairly random as to what they have been doing. Now comes news that United States and United Kingdom are going to combine to assault on the Houthi positions, especially situated along the coast of Yemen. I don't know where this is going to end, but I think this is the first stage in a new direction in which this conflict is going to go. I think the United States and United Kingdom forces know exactly what to hit, and one can expect that they'll do a full, thorough job of it, and that at least for some time these attacks will cease. And once that happens, then there will be other places where they'll probably try and seek out to attack Israel from. You already saw that on the Hezbollah border, there has been a lot of conflict going on, and Israel has been taking out some vital targets from there also. So, given this scenario, where do we think things are going to be headed? There will be a moment or a period of lull and calm. And then I think again something will happen, they'll retool it, re-engineer things, and they will again try and hit back at Israel. Israel is very clear as to what it wants to do. It wants to raze Gaza completely to the ground, and then they are thinking about rebuilding it. I don't know. This is where the question is a little bit dicey. I had asked a good general and he said that we would like to send them out of the country, but who's going to take them? And that is a question that probably is going to keep coming up. Also, the Hamas are still holding a fair amount of hostages, between 60 to 80, I believe. And some have died, unfortunately, in captivity. So that is the other question that Israel is going to be mulling over. How long do we hold out in the hope that these hostages can be rescued? So we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. I hope you've got a fairly good idea of what is happening here. We're going to be giving a little bit more of an insight into this in our Daily Global Insights next episode. So tune in for that one also. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.